Down, down, down. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm so excited to have this amazing episode of the Let's Talk Business Sustainability webinar series. My name, as always, is TC Okore. I'm your amazing host, and basically, let me just do a rundown of what this particular webinar series is all about, right? So every Wednesday, I come here break down, certain aspects, certain questions, about building that profitable business. All right. And we do this every week, every Wednesday, same time. And this is streaming across Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, right? And so if you have any questions, let me see. Hi, Miranda. Okay, so I see your comment in. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm just going to make this as as swift as possible, but let us make this very interactive, okay? Because I'm going to be breaking down something really amazing for you today. Now, we're going to be very specific, okay? Because summer sales, like I had so many questions about do I have to close my business? Do I have to slow down my business? All of my answers to all of your questions are literally no. No, you don't. Hey, Trisha. No, you don't have to close down your business. No, you don't have to slow down on anything. Yes, if you have it on your timeline, if you have it on your calendar to travel, please do, right? If you have the budget on it, if you just want to take, have that nice time, even if it's just a stay vacation or home vacation, right? Trust me, you need it. But it doesn't mean that your business is going to be on a pause. Neither is it going to slow down. Like now more than ever is when you want to be on a high when it comes down to your sales. And I'm going to show you how you're going to get it done. Remember, the goal is for summer. And yes, you can actually rework this particular process, okay, this particular selling process in whatever season of the year and whatever area in your business. Just know that you need to follow this step by step. I'm also going to say something about this particular process that I'll be working you through. Now, step 4 and step 5, right? I would basically say it's just for service providers, like if you're a coach, a consultant, you're an expert, you sell business and all of that. However, if you sell products, right, e-commerce business owner, or you're into digital products, you can literally skip step 4 and step 5. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to pick up your questions. Yes, I can see the comment. I can see, yes, I can see the comment. I can see, yes, so if you ask me any questions, I'm definitely going to see this. All right. So let's just get to it. Now, we always talk about selling, right? And like I said, there's so many questions when it comes down to selling, when it comes down to how am I able to reach my goal and blah blah blah. Now, I want you to know something, right? Or better still, I'm sure that you would feel that TC would start with saying, one way for you to sell more this summer is for you to send that email or for you to pick up that call and, call that lead or that prospect. Nah, I'm not going to say that because no, you don't need that. Like literally, that's not your first step, right? Because when it comes down to selling, you need to follow certain procedures so that you're doing it the right way, right? Now, let me know if you can. Are you able to see me? Frozen. Oh, okay, but can you see me now? Yeah, all them tech tools. Not loving this right now. But let me know if you can see me. Just say yay, hi, so I know you can see me. Yes, you can. All right. Okay, great. So, like I was saying, right? I'm sure you're definitely going to say, oh, TC was going to talk about you sending that first email or you getting on the call and, speaking to this particular lead. But no, that's not what you do first. Okay. Now, it's important that you follow these amazing procedure. And always, I would say that the first step, my first step, is you as much as possible getting clearly defining what your audience wants for summer, right? Now, like I said, we're being specific as to the season, what exactly the goal is. The goal is for you to sell more this summer period, right? Now, you want to be able to stay clear as to what exactly your audience wants. Now, I always say that the best way for you to keep selling, right, is when as much as possible you are able to sell, or better use of words, you're able to provide your ideal clients with what they want. Now, you are going to show up as a solution. This period, people want, like, literally, they want ASAP. They want solutions that are fast, solutions that they want, resources that give them solution, right? Now, whatever you have going on, it's important that it aligns with what your ideal client wants, what they need, right? And so you want to, as much as possible, pull that into consideration. Now, you want to figure out the best times, right? Let me see if I have any question. Okay. You want to figure out the best times during this summer for you to connect. You want to figure out, how they want what they want. So, for example, even if you're going to be pushing out maybe a program, for example, right now, not everyone is big on maybe a coaching program where you have to get on calls with them and blah, blah, blah. But some people might be traveling, some people might be on the go. And so you want to be able to find out from your ideal clients what they actually want right now, how they want it. Do they want it in like a downloadable form? Do they want it in like maybe a DIY form, maybe like a course, or something of that nature? Even how they get their course, right? Is a course a video course, or an audio course? Like, how do they want it, right? So that's why getting clear about what your audience want, how they want it, is very important. The first stage ever would always be research, right? And I will always say this: do not push anything out on assumption. Don't just assume that this is the summer time and people would want this. No, who says? Don't assume. Don't sit in your in your office space. Don't just think that this is what they're going to want. Ask questions. Now, if you have a CRM, this is basically where one stage where your CRM will be very, very helpful, right? Now, why do I say this? It's important that you know that you can get all of this information. You can get all of this information using your CRM, right? You can get all of these informations using your CRM. It's important that you also know, right, that with your CRM, you can get, like the best times. You want to be able to ask questions like push out like survey, push out polls, ask those genuine questions. And remember, because you already have a CRM, your research becomes easier because you have it all segmented. And so you're able to figure out, okay, you know what, these are the people that I can serve. For summer, you don't serve everyone, right? For summer, you don't serve everyone. That's why you need to stay clear as to who you want to serve, what you want to give to them, how you want to give it to them, right? That's the first stage. And this is where your research comes into place and is very helpful. Now, if you don't have a full blown CRM that you currently use, that's okay. Now, this is what you will get to do. However, it involves you doing more work, right? Now, what you get to do is take advantage of the communities that you've been active in the past. Ask your current clients, certain questions, about what they think, what they want. People that you have actually identified as your ideal client, they obviously will be in your space. You want to reach out to them, for example, to say, you know what, I'm planning something for the summer. What would be the ideal thing for you? Like, literally, don't beat around the bush, just push the question. That's one easiest way to get answers, like good answers, right? You want to push out the questions. Hey, I'm working on something right now. I want to know, what you want, okay? Because it's not about you here. If you want to make the money, it's not about you. It's about the people that you are serving. It's about the people you're providing that solution to. So ask that question, right? So yeah, if you don't have a CRM, it might be, you have to do like more of the work. Okay, we're getting all of those details and all of that. So that's gonna be pretty handful, right? So that's why your CRM would come in really handy. But if you don't, you can always go the other route, right? Now, once you're able to smash that aspect of, the first step, now the second step, which is very important, please do not switch steps, right? Do not switch steps so that you don't get confused, right? So the first step, like I said, stay clear, get clear of who you want to serve, like who you want to buy from you, like the particular set of people in your funnel, right? For this period, let's just limit this space to what you have currently in your funnel. Okay, obviously you will keep prospecting, I have group funnels. Is that a CRM? Yes, if you use it, so you can set up your CRM system within your group funnels. Yes, you can. But group funnels on its own, right? People use it for different things. Some people use it as email marketing. Some people just use it as just funnels. Some people use it as their cost platform. But you can actually create your CRM system within Groove because it has all of the functionality to build that for you. But you would have to build it yourself. Yes, you can. So to answer that question, let me see. Yes, and to answer that question, yes, you can. Let me see. I think Team Life, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Marcello, for joining. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's make this as interactive and you know, as rewarding for you as possible by pushing out all of your questions to me. Okay. Marcelo, before you came in, I was actually talking about the first step, which I literally smashed. Right now, we're getting into the second step because I assume that you already. Hey, Kemi. No, 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 you're right in time. So I assume that you already have figured who your ideal client is. So I'm not talking about you trying to figure out where you're going to post and all of that. No. That's super easy. We can just work that around. We can work around that, right? Miss Phyllis, that yes, that's not going to be a problem. As long as you're already good with Groove, right? You can actually create your CRM system within. Sure. You can actually create your CRM system within, so that's not a problem. Yes. So, like I was saying, right now, I assume the first step you're done with clarifying, the people you want to provide that solution to, how you want to, provide, and what exactly it is. We're clear on that, right? We're clear on the market research, right? Now we go into the second step. Now the second step is the point where you call it prospecting. I call it connecting and reconnecting with your ideal client. So, like I said, for this particular period, you want to leverage on what you have to get what you need or what you want, right? I would necessarily would not recommend for this period because of the tight, excuse me, because of the tight timeline, right? I would not recommend for you to start doing lead generation and blah 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 and doing this and doing that. I would already assume that you have an email list, right? Even if it's not super active, now is the time when you want to get it active, right? I already assume you have your social media working and engaging for you, right? You have all of these things, your list, your audience, your social media, and all of it, right? Right? So what you want to do is connect and reconnect with the people that want what you have. Okay, now what you do, right? Even if you're going to use paid ad, I usually do not always talk about, the paid version of marketing. However, even if you want to go with maybe prospecting or reconnecting with, using paid, remember, do not just throw in any regular kind of ad. What you want to do, right, is set up your retargeted ads. So now the retargeting ads is actually going towards the people that have already heard from you, the people that already know you, like they've literally seen you. Yeah, they've actually gotten like, a feel of who you are, what you do, right? So you're not strange anymore. Getting them to take action is no longer strange, right? And so you want, as much as possible, put this into consideration. Right now, it's not the time where you want to start, maybe doing this. Even if you want to push out a lead magnet, okay? Now, at this particular time, you're pushing out a lead magnet for you to further qualify your leads, right? You want to further qualify your leads in terms of, maybe see the people that are really ready for maybe your high ticket or your courses. If your courses are high ticket, you want to be able to do that, right? But you're not sending it out to people that do not know you at all, right? That's why at this period, your email list will come in really, really handy. Okay, so what you want to do is send out all of those marketing pieces, talking about, your offers, talking about what's happening in in summer, how you or whatever you have coming up is the solution that they need at this particular time. All right, so you want to be very, very, very intentional. Remember, it's a process and we're moving them down. So the further more they go, the more streamlined the area of focus is, right? So now we have connected and reconnected with these people, right? You're able to get them in the know of, okay, you know what? I've asked you all what you wanted. Now you say you want maybe something kit. Now I have the kit. You're telling them in the second step that, hey, I have the kit right now. This is how the kit is going to help you navigate through. Would it be a good idea to offer 10% cost when they come complete a survey? Yes. So that means what you're doing is you're going to be setting up a tripwire funnel for this. Yeah, I recommend you doing a tripwire funnel for this, so that once they go on with the, but this should go really helpful with a quiz and not just a survey, right? I have trouble getting responses. So for me, right? Surveys, this is my opinion. Okay, this is not guru's advice, right? And this is based on my experience, and this is based on what works, right? Now, surveys are amazing for feedbacks, they're amazing for market research. But if you want to sell, I would say use a quiz. The quiz will help you in upselling, since you want to use that. So your quiz will serve as your lead magnet. Okay, at stage two, yeah, step two, your quiz will serve as a lead magnet that sends them into your course or your boot camp, where you're offering them that discount of 10%, right? Because your quiz is giving them value, is engaging, is educative, informative, and help them get better clarity as to what exactly we want to offer. And if you're going to be using your quiz as a lead magnet, remember that your quiz should align with your course or your boot camp, whatever you're selling to them, right? Be sure about that. Let me know if that answered your question. Um, Let me know if that answered your question. Yep. Okay, so that is for this. Yeah, you want to set up their amazing quiz. Yes, the amazing quiz platform, and some platforms that you already use have that inbuilt, so you can actually leverage it. All right. Okay. Great. Great. So now we're done with connecting using your lead magnets, connecting with using your marketing campaign, your emails, your social media. You've reconnected with maybe your existing customers, people that have bought from you in the past, maybe people that have engaged with you in the past. You've connected with them, you've reconnected with them, right? Now we are going into the third step. Remember, I said it's moving, right? Now we're going into the third step. Now, the third step is you better qualifying these people. I'll say this for service providers, you do not want to get everyone into that one on one call with you. Right now, qualify these people. This is a part where you say, "Oh, TC, is it my discovery call?" No, hold on, right? Hang in there. Don't be on a rush, right? You want to qualify these people first. So, qualifying can come in different ways. You qualify with your lead magnets, right? With your lead magnets, leveraging your lead, double opt-in lead capture um, page, right? Your landing page. Now, you better qualify them with certain questions, like your questionnaires. That's why I love your quizzes, because your quizzes help you figure out who these people are and also help themselves. Like it help you help them figure out themselves, right? So yeah. So what you get to do now is you better qualify them using like those questions and all of that. And then you get them answering those questions. That's one way. Your lead magnet is another way, right? Now, once you do that, you are able to figure out where these people are in their purchasing journey with you. Remember, not everyone is to tap into the summer sales, right? Not everyone need immediate action. So if you're a health and wellness coach, you will see right now people are like, I want the summer body, I want the this. Like I also want the summer. I also want the summer body, but oh Lord, I want the quick one that wouldn't make me do the work. That's the one I want. I don't want to do so much work, right? So, but I know that that is not going to happen, because if you really want to take care of your health, you want to pay attention to putting in the work. I know that, right? So this is just me playing around. All right. So I was saying, right? So you want to get them into your qualifiers, right? Now, once you do that, you're able to, you know, separate people where they are. Now, if they don't fit into your summer sales, right, or your summer program or your summer process, it doesn't mean that you can't work with them. What this means is push them where they are, get them into that stage that they are, right? And this is why even when you're creating your summer offers, make sure that you have different tiers of your summer offer, so that even if people are not able to take a certain tier, they can go for the other tier, right? Either way, it's a win-win for you. Remember, it's really all about making your money, right? And so even if they can't go for maybe like the program, they can do the course, maybe because they say, oh, I'm going somewhere far away, I'm not able to have time to get on a call with you, but I can always get the course so that maybe at night I can watch the course and do it myself, right? Because obviously there is life after summer, right? There's life after summer, there's life after all of the celebration, okay? So people want it, but they want it in such a way that it doesn't affect them, right? Or affect what they have going on their plans. Same way with you as well, right? So you want to be able to put all of these people where they are, and step three would help you do that, right? Let me know if you have any questions. Um, let me see. Okay. Now you're done with step three, you'll get into step four. Okay, now as a service provider, this is very important. I don't know for anyone else, but if you're a coach, you're a consultant, you are an expert, at some stage, you would definitely have to get on a call with these people. Now, this is the only space where you need to show up. Step one, two, three can be automated. It can be set on autopilot. You let it go in for you and you just have fun. in Maldives or in Spain or in anywhere of your choice, right? But step 4 and step 5, this is important for you. You are responsible to take that sales call to ask for that sale. Now, step 4, you get the sales call, right? Get into the sales call. Now, your discovery call, yeah, that's what people say is the, so your sales call is what some people say is the discovery call, right? And you see, I would say your step 3, where you get to qualify these people, let your questionnaire do the work. Answer the back and forth questions. Now, once you get on the call with them, right, you like, we both know that you are interested. Now it's all about you having that sales call. Now, the sales call is for you to get them clear on the benefits and sell to them. So this part where people say, I don't like to sell. Now this can be a handful for you because step 4 and 5 involves you selling. You have to sell, right? Now, step 4 and 5, step 4, you get to the sales call, right? You are in charge. So the same way your ideal client wants to see if you're a good fit for them, in quotes, if you're worth their money, you also want to fit, you want to clarify and figure out if they're worth your time, if they're worth your expertise, right? So don't go in there feeling like they're doing you a favor. You're doing them a favor because you're providing them with a solution, right? So take charge. That's your space. It's 1, 2, 3 is their space. 4, 5 is your space. So take charge, take control, be in control, stay confident in speaking about what you are offering them. Now, the I always talk about you having like a sales script and all of that. But the thing about your sales script is you need to make sure that it's customized just for you and it's not just you reading it, right? It's not just you just reading it and all of it. So be very intentional about it, right? So, like I said, your sales call is you getting them clear on you're literally convincing them. You're trying to influence their purchasing journey. Most times, right, before people even get there, they already have made their purchase. So at this particular time, you want to start watching them, seeing their body countenance, or are they really, can I really work with them? Even if they have the money, do I actually want to work with them? Yeah, that's the time you want to figure out all of those things, right? And this is important. Now, if you are on vacation and you're saying, oh, Tissy, how do I do this? Now, the good part is you can integrate your virtual calendar system with your CRM. So when people are booking that call with you, they're booking it at a time that is convenient for you. Remember, even if you're going to be gone, if you're going to be gone on vacation, you should at least release an hour every day for your business. It's not too much, right? An hour every day for your business is not too much, right? And your sales call should not be more than 15-30 minutes, right? Depending on your internet connection, I guess, right? But because what you're doing is helping them get clear of the benefits that they're going to get, the features, all of those things. You're just helping them figure out if this particular program is for them. Right now, this is not the time where you start doing question and answer, people start trying to pick your brain or all of that. No, it's not this period. It's called a sales call for some reason, right? Now, if you're not interested in getting that sale, you should not be on that call. If you're not interested in finding out how I can, maybe you have like payments plan or discount or all of that, if you're not interested in all of those information, then that particular call is not for them, and that's what step 3 rules out for you. Right now, you're done with step 4, you are going into step 5, and most times people tend to miss out this step 5, but I always say to you, do not miss out step 5, because people want you to ask them this question. Closed mouths don't get fed. And for every sales process, every selling process, you need to ask for that sale. People are not just going to assume that I'm like she's supposed to get like maybe pay for it, or I'm supposed to do this. Some people don't know that you have maybe 10%. Some people don't know that they can do payment plans. Some people don't know that, oh, okay, you can't do the course, but you can do an ebook or an e-guide, or you can do my forthcoming workshop, right? You just need to pay 25 instead of 97 if you pay now, you know and okay, you know what, you're not able to get on this program right now, you're not able to get on this course right now. However, if you can't get on this live course right now, you can get on the evergreen course once you're able to pay now. So you get like 97. Instead of paying 97, you get it at 47 because you're paying now for the evergreen, for the course, which is not live, right? But if you're getting on the live course, you do this. So this is basically what you're breaking up doing your sales call. So it's you in charge. Okay. Now, so the step 5, ask for the sale. This is where you get to ask for the sale, right? Now, you can get them because some people need help with making decisions, right? You can then ask them even more pushing questions like, so now there's nothing like, oh, I'm pushing too much. No, you're not pushing too much. They came to your space to ask about the offer, right? So this is where you get to sell. That's what the sales call is, right? So if they book the call, that means they're ready to hear what you have to sell to them. Okay, so do not be afraid to ask for that sale, right? Ask for it. Now, even if it means you saying, okay, you know what? Now you're on this call. If you are interested and you really want to do this, I can offer you maybe 25% off if you can, save your space and all of that. And then you have that particular client, getting that, you are able to like at least plug in that sale. Right now, you want to ask for that sale. That's what I would say. Okay. And if you're not able to do it, you can learn, right? It's something you can learn. It's something that once you have a blueprint for, you will get so good at it, right? So, but this particular step is very important, and so many people like to run away from it, and that's why you're not getting the sales. Right now, the sixth step, right, we're already past the cake, but the sixth step is, as much as possible, embody the follow-up magic, right? So I love this aspect because some people might not be, they want it, but maybe in not the form that you have it. How about you follow them up, upsell them into something, or downsell them into something? That's the next stage, right? Do not see just because, oh, this person isn't ready for the course, you're not giving them anything else. Remember, they literally stepped into your space for a reason, for that call for a reason, right? Now you want to follow them up. Sometimes it might be because of all of the expenses they're making right now, and they're like, you know what, once I'm back from my trip and all of that, I'm definitely going to do that. But you don't want to lose touch, you don't want them to forget, right? And so you want to keep staying top of mind, you want to follow them up, right? Do not let the reason why you missed out on that sale, do not let you be the reason why you missed out on the sale, right? So you want to, as much as possible, okay, so you want to, as much as possible, get that sale, right? And that includes you following the step 6, which is embodying your follow-up magic. Now, like I said, the only step where you need to show up is the 4, 5, 6 step, right? Now, 1, 2, 3, 6 can be automated. Your follow-ups can be automated. Your offers can be automated. The downsell, the upsells, that's where your funnels come into place. All of it can be automated. And people get the reminders. People get, all of it to say, okay, you know what, this is what's happening right now. And, they're able to work with you based on what stage they're in their lives or in their business, right? So that's just a rundown of my 6-step selling process, for you to sell more this summer. So, like I said, be very specific. The people who you want to sell to, right? what you want to sell, make sure that it's solution oriented, and whatever you're going to use as a bait, make sure that it aligns with your offer and the people that you want to sell to, right? It needs to be smart. Your selling process needs to be smart, like specific, measurable, and all of that, right? For you to be able to get the returns that you desire. Okay, so that is it. That is it from me today. Let me see if I have any other questions. Um, Let me know if this has been helpful. Let me know if this has been helpful. If you have any questions, I'm happy to. No, Kemi, you're not late. You're not late. You can always check in on the replay for all of it, the gems that we dropped. But let me know if this has been helpful. And if you have any more questions, you can always plug in the, DM me, or you can just drop it in the comments and I'll definitely pick it up. So, one more thing, right? It's important that you understand the different steps, what needs to be done, and get to do it, right? Because you miss out on one step, it makes it a bit difficult. The process makes it a bit difficult when you're trying to set up like your process. But trust me, once you're able to follow through step by steps, it become step by step. It's going to be so easy for you to make um, that sale, those get those clients this summer period. And yes, this particular process is for service providers. But if you're an e-commerce business, right, besides your groups, organization, is it a good idea to put a quiz on a social media platform? Yes, you can actually put it on your you can create a post for your social media. For example, you create a post, right? Once you create a post, then you give them a call to action to either DM you, right? DM you for the link, or you just put it. So Instagram right now has like this five links, so you can actually just set up your link tree like step by step, and they have like your website, your quiz, and blah blah blah, and they just tell people to click on the link in your bio to get the quiz, right? Just like say something like take 1 minute to be a part of this quiz or be a part of this contest and all of that. So that's one way that you can set up your quiz on social media, right? You can do that. You can even have them DM you and then you just send them the link directly. You can also say for your call to action to get them to comment, right? Maybe on Facebook, Instagram, whatever platform, tell them, hey, comment if you're interested. And once they click interested, you just DM them yourself, right? Or you ask them to do that. Hello. So yeah, so that's it. I hope that answered your question, Miss Phyllis. Okay, I need to learn about that. Yes, so really all you need to do is set up the quiz, right? So once you set up the quiz, depending on the platform you're using, the end result obviously will be a link, right? So once you have the link, you can then plug it in, create your post for social media, create your post, then just send them, use your call to action to send it to them. Now, even if you're going to be sending them or letting them know, like using your email campaigns or your SMS campaigns, is also going to go with a link. But some quiz platforms like Interact, right, will give you a different format for your quizzes. You're you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so you're welcome. Yeah, we'll give you a better template, right, to use for it. But yes, you have that link, and then you can plug it wherever you um, wherever you want to plug it in, or whatever. Oh, oh yes. At first, I actually tried try figuring out who this was, because there was no face and it had like Facebook user. But thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let me know if you have any questions about any of this step. Like I said, do not miss any step. Yeah, I'm not sure why either. Not sure why either. But I would check maybe from my end. I'm not sure, but I'll check and see. I'm not sure why it's showing that way. But thank you so much, everyone, for being live. I know that so many people get to watch the replays. However, being live, is very important to me, because I get to hear from you and you get to ask me all of your questions, and that's that yeah, that actually makes me very happy, right? So thank you so much for being here live. You're welcome always. You're welcome always. If you have any other question, or you have question setting up any of the step or this entire process, let me know. I'm very happy to answer all of your question. Remember, you can get step 1, 2, 3, 6, set it up on autopilot, let it work for you. But step 4 and 5 for service providers, coaches, consultant, expert, is important that you show up for this, right? Because if you're going to sell somebody a high ticket, they want to see you, right? They want to see you sell it to them. Don't go selling a 8 9 something, or 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 package, and you're like putting it and you're not there. No one's going to buy it from you. I don't know, but no one's going to buy it, right? They want to get to see you and be sure, or at least hear you, and be sure that you're the right you're the right fit for them. So yes, that's it. If I don't have any other questions, thank you so much always for being a part of my series, and I hope that this is helpful. This replay is going to be available. I will be taking down some of these videos by the end of the summer. I'll be taking down some of these videos because I want to repurpose them and repackage them. So as much as possible, if you need any of this, you can always, any of this series or any episodes, you can always go back to them before I take them down. Not all, but some, depending on the ones that I need. So just wanted to put that out. Okay, then. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I am TC, your launch and sales funnel strategist, expert in systems, funnels, automation. If you have any questions about this, do not forget to connect with me. I'm always happy to support you. And have a lovely Wednesday. Bye bye.